sometimes think about whether we are the only sentient species in the universe. And I find it hard to believe that we are. I don't think we are. I think there must be other species, sentient species, in the universe. To think that we're the only intelligent being is quite small-minded, I think. The universe is incomprehensibly big. Even distances to nearby stars at light speed travel takes years, thousands of years, millions of years. So you're telling me that in that vastness of space, that we're the only species that managed to evolve? I don't think so. I really don't think so. The fact that there's no obvious proof that there are other alien species is also silly to say, well, there's no proof, therefore it doesn't exist, which I see the similarity with that and religion. I'm not going to get into any religious debates. How is that different from religion? You don't see it, you don't know it, there's no proof, and yet people believe. I'm an atheist. I don't believe there's God. If there is a creator of some sort and we are in a designed universe, whether it be of real matter or a simulation of some type, I don't see that creator as a God or a loving God or a caring God. They are, if we have been created, they're scientists, they are AIs, they are AIs or they are artificial intelligences. Either way, so yes, they could be considered a god because they created us, but not in the religious sense of a god. And that's if we've been created by an intelligent, incredibly, vastly superior and intelligent race that managed to create all these atoms, or if it's not real, if this isn't real and we're in a simulation. Either way, that's a lot of technology we can't even comprehend. Anyway, going back to that thing about not seeing aliens but believing that they're there, is that the same as religion? I'd say not, because it's about maths and probability. If you look at the vastness of space, how many stars there are, how many habitable planets around those stars, how many different forms of life can evolve from what would seem like inhospitable environments, and you start to think, well, actually, it's highly probable there are aliens. Anyway, that's a bit of a rant, not a rant, just some thoughts. Going back to the simulation thing, there's something quite evocative about the idea of being in a simulation. Yes, I'm a fan of The Matrix, and everyone always refers back to that film when we're talking about simulations, but there are loads of other simulation films out there. That wasn't the first one, and it won't be the only one. But do I really think we're in a simulation? Sometimes I do think so. Sometimes I really think we could be in some mass computer game and I'm an avatar, and there's someone either controlling my life or controlling me. Not so much that I'm out of control and being moved around like a puppet or an avatar, but that there is something that we can't explain but is controlling us or creating us in some way. And that's an interesting thought, because is that just a replacement for God or heaven or religion or whatever, or spiritual beliefs or the soul? Is there that God-shaped gap in our minds that makes us want to believe there's something out there? So that's why I try not to be too, what's the word, to be too much of a proponent of the simulation theory, because it does feel, well, again, you can't prove it, not currently anyway, but it does feel like a bit of a substitution for a religious belief. So I'm holding back on it, but sometimes I do think some of the things that go on in this life, in this world, in this universe, seems quite orchestrated in many ways. And there is quite a funny thought of, let's say, future self, let's say myself in the future, far into the future, and I'm playing a game and I've chosen to be myself from 2020. Would I do that as a future self? I suppose if technology's moved on to a point where everyone's immortal, we're pure thought, we don't even inhabit bodies anymore, and we can travel at the speed of light, or if we found wormhole technology, it can travel to any other point in space and time as quickly as we can think about it. Would this be quite a unique and interesting experience to go back in time via a simulation and inhabit your previous incarnation, if you know, an incarnation? Yeah, I guess so. Like another version of a past you, I suppose. It's quite a funny thought, because sometimes I think if there is a future me, well, it doesn't have to be me, but it's future or highly advanced individual or group who are playing this game. I say, well, come on, guys, don't you have some cheat codes? Can't you pay a bit extra and boost me up? You know, give me a bit of luck. That would be quite fun to think that this is a game, and for some reason my player's either gone to sleep or forgot that he's playing or she's playing the game, or had a power cut and has lost his save game place. I don't know, but sometimes I have felt, my gosh, if I'm in a game, I'm not being played very well at all sometimes. Bye.